Today, we will be testing the RSI of MACD. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the RSI of MACD. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We have also tested a total of 588 indicators, with 243 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the RSI of MACD. And we're doing something just a slight bit different, and that is because this is actually a strategy, a Tradingview strategy. And so what I'm going to do, and so if I go down here and click on this here, then this is the strategy tester down here at the bottom. So anytime you have a strategy in Tradingview, then you can run a kind of simulated back testing on that strategy to see how it performs in the past, basically. But in this case, we're not going to actually utilize this strategy in the way that the creator has outlined that it should be used. We're gonna make a few changes to it. And really, it's nothing like visual or, nothing as far as like numeric values or anything like that. What we're going to do is we're just going to ignore the strategy test, the back test side of it. And what we are going to look for is simply when the purple RSI line breaks above this 80 mark right here. And so let me do this just so that way it's a tad bit easier. So let's bump up that RSI line, and then let's go in here and bump up that line there, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn off that background, that blue background there. There we go. All right, so this is what we have now. So what we're looking for is, now one thing we are going to keep in this particular strategy is the fact that this is a long only strategy. So we're only looking for long positions. We're not looking for short positions. And so what we're looking for, like I said, is when the RSI line crosses up above this 80 mark, this 80 dash line right here. And when that happens, then we are going to go long. So pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal because we're only looking for longs. We get that right here. Unfortunately, immediately we get a sharp pullback in the market there, sharp drop to the downside, which does come down and stop us out of this position. Doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot of trades out of this one, and so we're not going to skip through any of the testing. Just go ahead and continue on and see what else we can get. All right, so then we pick up our second signal right here. Obviously a long signal. This one, we get a gap down, so it's actually at the end of a week. We get this gap down right here. We get a little bit of a push to the upside, but not quite enough to get us to take profit before price starts to roll over and push its way down. And that does, let me just double check. Nope, it does come down and stop us out. So let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version. And you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. So that is pretty telling right there. We had 2 trades and both of them were losing trades. So that is unfortunate. I thought it might do a little bit better than what it did. And so this idea is based off of kind of a theory that I've heard by some experienced traders who claim that the RSI can be a sign of momentum, and that often the RSI will hit the top, kind of the top overbought area, or down into the oversold area, and then continue quite a bit of a push in that direction. And so the theory is that these levels, the levels on top, the oversold and overbought area, are actually could be used as momentum in the direction, in that direction. And so when it crosses up to the upside, then that's momentum to the upside. When it crosses down below, then that's momentum to the downside. Obviously, it didn't work very well in this particular case. I might try this at least one other way. I'll take a look at it and see. Maybe on the next video, like I said, we'll test it one other way. But for now, it's gonna go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.